Well, good morning, magandang umaga, and welcome to today's episode of My PI Dream. Today is Tuesday, and it is the second day of the work week. And the guys are upstairs. They are working on the tiling inside the master bathroom. What I did this morning, and since they are working on that niche area, and I have an exact limited amount of that Turkish decorative trim that goes around the niches, I told my builder upstairs, or I told the tile worker, I explained to the tile worker that we can make zero mistakes. We have a zero tolerance. We cannot make any errors on any of the cuts. That being said, I said what we'll do is we will use my miter saw downstairs, and I'll cut all the cutouts to 45-degree angles. We will build the entire frame before we put it upstairs, so there can be no question. Because if you build it on the ground, when you put it up against the wall, it's just a matter of doing tile adhesive. So that's what I spent the morning doing. I built one of the build outs for the bigger, the 30 by 30 and the 10 by 30. That section of the niche, and we went ahead and did a fit out in the niche upstairs, and we're good to go on that one. We haven't done the cutouts yet for the second niche because I have something I have to do. Tilers, they just let me know that we are 60, count it, 60 tiles short to complete the bathroom upstairs, which that's a negative hit on my builder, my contractor, because he was supposed to buy all of the tiles for the second floor from our contract that we had. So I have to run down to Wilcon here in Lipa, and I'm so thankful that they built the Wilcon here, or I would have to drive down to Batangas City, which is the closest one, if they had it in stock. But I know they have this in stock because I saw it in there the other day. So we are going to do a road trip real quick down to Wilcon this morning, pick up the tile, pick up some tile adhesive for they said they'll be ready very soon to start doing the stonework on the post out in the yard. So we'll get that heavy duty tile adhesive for that at the same time and get back here. I should be back before lunchtime. So let's go ahead and get that done. We do not want a work stoppage. So without further delay, let's get today's video underway. All right, here at Wilcon again. I am so glad this is so close. It didn't take, I think it took me maybe 15-20 minutes to get here today. The traffic wasn't too bad. So let's go in and see if we can score all the tile that we need. And also I have to get tile adhesive because they're gonna be starting to work on the stonework. I believe I said that earlier. So we got to get the heavy duty tile adhesive here. I know they have that in stock. All right, lots of assistance now. So we're going to order the 60 units here, and we'll go back and we'll get the heavy-duty tile adhesive, and that's going to be for the outdoor fence posts and the stonework. Also, something I want to share with you: if you do a lot of business with Wilcon, you can get a Wilcon card. And what you do is you get points for all your purchases. And those points equate to pesos. So after you start building up some points on your card for your purchases, what they can do, or when you go through the cashier, you can say, can you use my Wilcon points? And it will reduce your amount of your total purchase at your point of sale. All right, well, I'm back here getting the heavy-duty tile adhesive. And I normally get the ABC tile adhesive. ABC tile adhesive over here. ABC is kind of the standard that most contractors use. Now the ABC is 505 pesos for a 25 kilo bag. Now Jolene over here, Jolene is telling me that there's an alternative, and she's telling me that this here, the Novtech heavy duty tile adhesive, which is 50 pesos less, and you said this is as good as that thing?
It's outside indoor.
Outside indoor. And I asked her, will it handle the heavy stone tile that we have for the cladding? And she said yes. Well, you know what? I'm going to take Jolene on her word for this. We're going to try this. So I'm going to get 20 bags of this. It's going to end up being like about 40, right around 40 bags. But we're going to start with 20 today because I can't put 40 bags in the back of the truck. So she's convinced me. We'll get 20 bags of the Novtech here, and we'll load that up into the back of the truck. Anyway, that's it. Quick in and out. Didn't take me hardly any time to get this done. So let's get this back. I think it is exactly 11:20, which means I should be back before lunch starts. So let's head back to Villa Feliz. Okay, now that we have the building materials for these guys to continue on today without interruption, half my day was shot pretty much on logistics. So I'm going to go downstairs and I'm going to start working on the second half of the table that we're going to use for the umbrella. And it's just basically the same thing that I built yesterday, but it's going to be flipped upside down with a little bit of a modification. In the top section, it's going to be filled in with a little bit more of the composite 2x4 wood, so it's a nice flat surface on the top. Well, that is about as far as I can go right now. I ran out of screws. I have to go to my local hardware store right around the corner. After these guys get off work, I'll run down there and I'll pick up some screws for mounting. So basically what's going to happen is there are two of these sides right here. And there'll be one that goes like here, and there'll be equal spacing. There'll be another one that's right here. I'll have a small gap inside there. And this will go all the way around. And that will represent the wall of this. And then the opposite side, which is over here, it will fit on the top here. But I want to make it where it's removable, because remember, inside here is where we're going to put the base of the umbrella, and you need to be able to get access to it. So I'm going to have to come up with something on the inside where basically it sits down. So maybe I'll put a piece of wood inside something similar to like these leftover. I have tons of these leftover pieces. I can hook these inside somehow like this and let this top section just rest right inside there. So when I need to remove the top, I don't have to do any type of maintenance or anything like that. So again, this is on hold. I need some screws. Well, it's close to the end of the day, so let's go upstairs to the second floor and see how much those tilers got accomplished today. Can you open the door for me? Huh? Can you open the door for me? Huh? That's not where the door is. Hey, can you open the door for me? You're always laying down on the job. So you can see the emphasis for today was in the detail. Finally have the trim, the Turkish tile trim around here. That's in. Haven't started on that one. I imagine that one will be started probably tomorrow. Also, the tile above our head here on the beam. This portion was not done. The very bottom or the thin section right here was not done yesterday. That was completed today as well. That side and this side up here, the small section. Well, all right, I think that's about it. There's not much else that's going to be done today. My gardener's doing a little bit of work on the outside, and I have to go down. I have to get the screws for that job downstairs. I also got to stop by Roy and Michelle's and pick up some dog food for the dogs, and some eggs. They have the biggest eggs in town. Much bigger than I can get at the supermarket. So let me go ahead and run down there and take care of that. So I have eggs in the morning for breakfast, and Hapon and Marianne, they have their food for dinner tonight. Well, I'm going to close for now. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. Please share, and if you have not subscribed, just click on My PI Dream in the bottom right-hand side of your screen. You'll be subscribed and you'll be notified next time I upload a new video. So until such time, you have a wonderful and blessed day.